Hi, I'm Judy. Welcome to the program. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be at one with nature or have fun with an endangered species? Well, we'll show you how to do just that when we take you on a tour of the beautiful Black River Safari in the parish of St. Elizabeth and later the picturesque Wise Falls. If you have already visited or heard about Jamaica's big resort towns, you'll be surely surprised by the small village feel of the island's south coast. This relaxed, sleepy area in St. Elizabeth isn't that part of Jamaica or the Caribbean of cruise ships, all-inclusive resorts or duty-free shopping. Instead, it's the other side of Jamaica of ceiling fans, mosquito nets and especially rustic charm. This peaceful coastal town is located at the mouth of Jamaica's largest wetland. Once an active seaport, it played a significant role in the sugar industry and especially in the slave trade during the 17th, 18th and 19th centuries. The quaint town has produced many sons, including the Right Honorable George William Gordon, who while still a boy got his first education in Black River and later returned to Kingston as an aspiring politician and businessman. A major attraction here is the river boat tours of the Great Morass, operated by Charles Swaby since 1987.
Our first tour goes off at 9 a.m, followed by one at 11, then 12:30, 2 o'clock, and 3:30. But we also do customized tours for bird watching and other specialized tours so that the hours are very flexible. For Jamaican residents, we offer a special rate, which is 400 Jamaican dollars for adults. Children under 12 are $200, and children under 3 years old are complimentary.
This attraction offers a 1.5-hour tour by motor launch up Jamaica's largest navigable wetland area and revolves around some 300 crocodiles, which are a permanent fixture in the river. On a tour upstream, it's not surprising to find wildlife and especially crocodiles in their natural habitat. Visitors of this tour get up close and personal with these crocs, which ranges from young to adults.
The length of a mature one is 30 feet in length, the length of this boat, and they can leap out of the water the length of their body. In that smiling mouth of his, they have over 68 teeth, razor sharp, with through both bone and flesh, 38 at the top and 30 at the bottom.
The guide calls out a name and whistles an unusual tune, and there appears a crusty steel-eyed croc. These crocs won't harm you, provided that you stay in the boat. Nevertheless, visitors are not allowed to pet this endangered species, though they are said to be friendly.
We swim here, sometimes we touch them. When these crocodiles get aggressive, they will go over into the swamp where they have their young ones. You have to be pretty sure that you are a good runner and also can run on top of the water.
Though seen as deadly and feared by many, we are consistently reminded that these reptiles are on the endangered list and as such should not be harmed.
What we have here is an endangered species of crocodile. Crocodilus acutus, or the American crocodile, named not for the United States of America but rather for the region of the Americas, is quite shy and inoffensive. You leave them alone, they leave you alone. And here along this river, there are some beautiful specimens. Many of our visitors can attest to that. And the birds are also of very special interest in this wetland. There are over 100 different species that have been identified. There are many different species of thatch palms and mangroves, not to mention the bulrushes and so on. And all in all, this makes the tour very, very different and very, very interesting.
At times, these crocodiles can be seen absorbing the warmth of the sun during the day, and they reserve their nights for hunting.
mother crocodiles stay with the baby crocodile for a year or 8 months. After that, they are on their own. They will live up to or over 100 years, known that they are last living species of the dinosaurs. Saurs also one of the longest living reptiles. Turtles they live longer. And these crocodiles, they can run up to 30 miles per hour or 50 kilos. They can do without food for 9 months, depends on the size of the crocodile. And they can swim 4 times faster than how we normally swim.
Over the years, we have had many persons coming here and expressing surprise that Jamaica had something like this to offer. To begin with, we have had a number of movie stars, we have had a number of premiers. The Honorable Owen Arthur of Barbados is a pretty regular visitor here. And the Jamaican government officials have been here in large numbers. I think everyone likes this tour and they like this side of Jamaica. In actual fact, there are certain measures that we'll be taking to broaden the scope of what we're offering. We won't discuss those publicly here now, but we can say that we have in the pipeline a couple of other complementary attractions that will make this even more interesting and informative.
Continuing upstream, we were introduced to an area of morass that is believed to be about 18 to 28 feet deep called Broadwater. It is so named because
here is the widest area of the river. We have 2 rivers that meet here. The South Spring River to the right meet the Black River main stream directly ahead of us there. In the 18th century, the Black River main stream, it used to be the main transportation route for goods here. They used to transport goods such as cattle skin, coconut, sugar, rum, molasses, fermento, rice, and also lagwood.
Our attraction offers the very best information that can possibly be given about this wetland. We certainly pay more attention to the educational side of it rather than just thinking of it as being a boat ride.
And to top it all off, some do-it-yourself tips.
Them so they keep back in. They have long antennas hitching these. Very hard for them to get out. In order to get out, the hole like this, hold here, twist, and shake them out. Simple but very effective. Design from West Africa over 300 years.
Have you ever wondered why the river is called Black River?
Because of the soil that is at the bed of the river by the name of peat soil. Because black, you have a black reflection, so the water looks dark. But overall, the water is crystal clear.
His theory was further clarified upstream.
Why the river gets named Black River is because of the soil and the bed of the river that you're looking at here. It's soil. Because it is black, you have a black reflection, so the water looks dark. But overall, the water is crystal clear. And that's how the river gets named.
Topsoil acts as a sponge to prevent flooding of the swamp, produces low water level and a hot climate as well as the gas methane. Since its inception, the attraction has been highly decorated.
We have been fortunate enough to have been given a number of certificates of appreciation by some of the universities abroad. Penn State comes to mind right away. The University of the West Indies have often come here, and we are going to continue to try and offer the very best that we possibly can.
A passionate operator and one who takes pride in his attraction, his vision is to
try and keep the river as pristine as possible. There has been a lot of increased activity on the river in recent years. There are problems with some amount of pollution coming from various, properties, and as a result of that, this is something that needs to be constantly checked on. We'd like for as many Jamaicans as possible to avail themselves of the opportunity to see this side of Jamaica. The south coast is to a large extent unspoilt. Here on the south coast you can truly see what Jamaica is really like. And at the same time too, we'd like to implore everyone in this area to try and keep it as clean as possible, to try and conserve the environment, and to try and make sure that everybody in this region is able to benefit from the benefits of tourism.
Welcome back to the program. A typical tour of this plantation will allow you to start with a cool drink by the Riverside Bar, and then the jitney carriage will take you on a historical tour of this plantation, and then to the waterfalls. The origin of the name YS has been a hot debate for years, and still, one version is that it was acquired from the Gaelic word Y-West, meaning winding or twisting. The other is said to have originated in 1684 when Lieutenant Colonel Richard Scott and his partner John Yates named the farm YS by the combination of the initials from both surnames. Nevertheless, the name YS is the shortest place name in Jamaica and still home of the beautiful YS Falls, which has a genesis in the late 1980s. A 10-minute jitney carriage is the main source of transportation to the falls. But after all the stress and bumpiness of the ride mixed with the shaking and noise of the carriage, you are sure to enjoy the trip. Here, you'll find a magnificent waterfall cascading over smooth rocks, and this has been this way for a very long time. A magnificent world awaits anyone who wants to take a dip into ice-cold liquid to wash all sorrows away. Or better yet, if the waterfall seems too risky for the non-swimmer, why not just take a dip into a pool specifically designed for you? Relax and be caressed by the sound of a river that produces magical music while you enjoy a picnic with the family, friends, or that special someone. After all, the commendations speak for itself.
Hi, my name is Dr. Jerry and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. We have beautiful waterfalls and mountains back home, but nothing like we've seen here at the YS Falls. Just so tropical with beautiful flowers, very natural setting, and not very crowded, so it's really a very personal, sensuous experience.
Though relatively unknown to the public, the operators of the falls are trying to preserve the natural beauty of the falls and hence strongly monitor the number of visitors there. Nevertheless, you can choose any day to make your trip to the enchanted, virtually unknown dot on the May. In case you travel to St. Elizabeth this weekend, why not check out these spots? Thank you so much for joining us. Join us next time when we explore another beautiful aspect of our island, Jamaica. After all, you'll never find a better place. I'm Julie.